Hello, everyone at home. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm with Miss Jolene and George. Jolene, thank you so much for allowing us to do this interview. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Betsy. It's a pleasure to be doing the interview with you, and I really appreciate you reaching out.
Yeah, so we know a lot of you at home are concerned about taxes. There's a lot of information and also misinformation about what's going on. So we're here to talk to everyone a little bit about it today. So welcome, and we hope you find this informative. So first question on the list is number one is who does the assessments?
The Delta County Assessor's Office is responsible for discovering, listing, classifying, valuing all property in the county.
Okay.
So the assessor is responsible for the valuation, and the state legislature is responsible for setting assessment rates. And the assessment rate determines how much of your property is actually taxable.
Okay.
And then lastly, the taxing entities, your tax authorities, school, county, etc., set a mill levy, and that's based on their budgetary needs. And they do that in the fall of each year. So the value, assessment rate, mill levy will get you to your taxes.
Okay. And that can be dependent on where the budget sits sometimes. Is that to be understood correctly?
Mill levies are set annually based on budgetary needs of the taxing authorities.
Okay. And is that locally or is that statewide?
That's local.
Okay.
Local. All your property taxes are retained within Delta County, and they're used to fund Delta County services only. So there's no state projects, nothing like that.
Okay. So we're only funding our little section.
That's right.
So a lot of people questioned the Tabor law. Can you give me some information on what the Tabor law is and how that affects taxes?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So the Tabor stands for the Taxpayers' Bill of Rights.
Okay.
It was passed by the people in 1992. It's a constitutional amendment. And what it does is it limits revenue growth for taxing entities for how much they can bring in from the prior year.
Okay.
So Tabor looks at prior year revenue for the taxing entity and then allows for inflation and local growth. So like new construction and things like that.
Which we don't have a ton of in our area.
We've had a fair amount of new construction.
Okay.
So, and then the other part of Tabor is people believe that it would apply to an individual tax bill, and that is not the case.
Okay.
Tabor actually is for the taxing authority's total budget revenue from one year to the next.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not personal.
That's right.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yep.
All right. And then another one, what is the statutory 5.5% revenue limit law? Explain that one.
So the 5.5% statutory law is a law that's found in Colorado Revised Statutes.
Okay.
It's very similar to Tabor, but it caps the amount of revenue at 5.5% of the prior year. And of course,